Alright, so I know I've not really spoken to you guys about everything that's kind of gone on this past week, and that was out of respect to JJ, because this whole thing turned into something that it never was or never even was supposed to be. But now I feel like it's the right time for me to give you guys my opinion and my whole take on things. I'm still going to keep a lot of this private because what this turned into should have all been kept private. I don't know how we got here. I'm also not reacting to Deji's latest track. I think it's ridiculous. I've been getting so many messages, so many comments, literally everywhere I turn right now, all I see is people going at me saying I've broken their family, saying I've pitted two brothers against each other, and I just want to say to you guys, I haven't. I do want to take some responsibility in my part in this, because yeah, obviously I have put diss tracks out against Deji, and I was definitely directly involved in that, but what this turned into, that's not on me. There are a lot of underlying issues that, yeah, maybe have been brought up because of my whole diss tracks, but I'm not the reason why. This whole thing happened because on the Sidemen Family Fortunes, I said that Deji's channel was dead. He took it the way he took it very seriously, went off on a whole rant on his video about a whole bunch of things. And at that point, I was like, all right, I'm a rapper. I haven't put any music out recently. This is a very, very good opportunity for me to get my name out there more, to get more views for sure, to get more subscribers, and also just to let my music be heard by people on a wider scale. And because I've had issues with Deji in the past, I thought, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. People were telling me that this is a good opportunity to do this, and it was. It was a good decision to do my first track on Deji. And looking back now, that track was not harsh at all. I thought I was going in on that track. I wasn't. All that stuff was tame, and that was between me and Deji. The next part is what I regret a little bit. So when Deji did his reply back to me, the Ran song, that's where it got out of hand. Like, he spoke about my wife, said some horrible things about her, and it's not just that. Like, it's not just the fact that he said that stuff, it's the fact that she was getting so many messages, so many comments everywhere, saying stuff like, I'm gonna rape you, you're a cheating whore. She was getting a lot of hate that I don't even want to say some of the things that people were saying to her. And you guys could think, oh yeah, that's just the internet, people hate on people. And it's like, yeah, they do. But Laura, my wife, is not in this world. She's not in this YouTube world. She's not used to these comments. She doesn't understand why people say these things, and she doesn't understand that people say these things. So she was obviously distraught after his track. She was very, very upset. And at that point, I just saw red. I was like, this is not on, this can't stand. And then, yeah, I saw red and did a track back at Deji, which I'll get onto in a second. But yeah, at that point, I wish, if I could do all this again, I wish I wouldn't give Deji the satisfaction of stooping to his level or to even acknowledging the stuff he said. I wish I could just not even like address him at that point. That's what I regret. I regret that part. I regret that I even gave him the attention that he so obviously wants out of all this. And it is clear to see that's what he wants. He wants the attention. I took the opportunity to put my diss track out first. Yeah, I accept that. But I don't want this. I don't want anything that's happened from that point onward. And in that song, that's where Deji played his cards in the whole him and JJ situation. He should have not gone into JJ's bank accounts. He should not even include anyone. He should not include anyone apart from me. That whole thing there should have been Randolph, Deji. Randolph, Deji. Keep it as YouTube beef. Keep it as, I don't know, just as me and him going back at each other. He didn't have to bring Laura into it. He didn't have to bring JJ into it. He could have just left it at me and him. That's where this thing then got serious. And also, to be clear, JJ has never given me any information on Deji for my tracks. Everything I said in both tracks was literally my first-hand experience with Deji. Me being at and around the house when he was here training for the fight, and also on the trip to LA. That's it. Everything that I included in those tracks was from that. In my second track, The Girls at the End, that wasn't fake. They were people who came to me. So for Deji to then go at JJ saying, oh, you're giving all this information to Randolph, it's just not true and it's not fair on JJ. I want to make this video and I want to explain things to clear JJ. Even if this makes me look bad, I want to make sure that people aren't thinking the wrong thing of JJ. I asked JJ, I was like, can you give me any dirt on Deji? He said no. He said, that's between you and him. The clip of JJ and Deji sparring at the house, I had that. JJ would always send me clips of him sparring, whether he was at the gym or whether he was here at the house. I just had that. And at that point, I was so frustrated with Deji after what he did in his track that like I said, I saw red, I saw blood, and just wanted to go at him. And I'm annoyed that I gave him that satisfaction. But then even in his diss track against JJ, which I don't even know what those words are coming out of my mouth, he did a track against JJ after literally saying, we're brothers, you're turning your back on me. Like, how can he say all this stuff and then go at JJ publicly? Oh man. But on that track, he had Dax on the song, who knows nothing about JJ, and he gave him information on his ex-girlfriend. I don't know how he can be mad at JJ for giving me information, which he didn't do, but then give Dax information on his ex-girlfriend, and then give Jallo information about... It's just, Deji is just a contradiction. Like, I don't understand what this is. You've literally done a video on JJ saying we're no longer brothers and saying all this shit about him, and then you go and do a diss track on him for the views. Like, I don't want to say too much on this, but I hope you guys see where I'm coming from in these tracks. I hope you see Deji for what he is. I don't want to give him too much attention. This video right here is literally just for me to explain a few things, get a few things off my chest. It could have stayed between me and Deji. It could have just been entertainment. It could have been YouTube diss tracks. I don't know why it got this real. And I am sorry, and I do want to take responsibility for my part in this. But Deji also needs to take some responsibility for this as well. And I hope he learns from all this. I really hope he does. I really hope he learns and he can improve because yeah. Thanks for watching. I hope this clears a few things up. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.